Nicole Kidman has certainly had her highs and lows. Publicly, she's lived the Hollywood dream of fame and fortune. Privately, she's faced the same struggles of many modern women, the pain of divorce, the heartbreak of miscarriage. But now at the age of 43, our Nick is positively blooming. A loving marriage and a new family have brought her the happiness that eluded her for so long. And when I caught up with her in Los Angeles, she had the glow of any new mum, bursting to talk about baby Faith and the birth that caught everybody by surprise. This is a nice part of LA.
Yeah. Do I like LA? Yeah, I like LA.
Nicole Kidman is a true movie star with all the style and grace of the Hollywood legends who've gone before her. So where better to meet than Sunset Boulevard at the grand old Beverly Hills Hotel. I wish there were some photographers around now. This is a very good look for me. Hey?
Oh, there's one over there. No, there's the famous Beverly Hills pool where I think Marilyn Monroe swam there.
Right. Well, this is it. You're with a mystery man.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hello, everyone. But all Nicole's fame and acclaim never brought her the happiness she's found at the age of 43. As wife to country music superstar Keith Urban and mum to 2-year-old Sunday Rose and new arrival Faith Margaret, born in December with the help of a surrogate. But I just want to give you a little gift from Australia. Just have a look at that inside there.
Are these for Faith?
Yeah. How cute are they?
Oh my God, they're divine. I've got to get her on a horse. Sunday does not have these. Oh, that's so sweet. Thank you.
And
thank you.
we got Sunday something as well, because she'll get a
Her
scene
foot is
jealous.
still, to there. So.
Have you got any photos on it? Have you got any photos on it?
Yeah, I do. Of course, I have a ton of photos. Yes, I'll give you a look, Karl. There's my little girls. I think it's sweet, isn't it?
So cute. Hang on. Has she got red hair?
Flipped. She's got red hair.
She got mum's hair.
Yeah, but Sunday had red hair and then it went blonde.
Oh, really?
Sunday's very much her dad.
Is she?
Yeah, and, well, everyone says Faith is more me, but who knows, right?
Okay. Nicole's first pregnancy with Sunday Rose was common knowledge. There it is. But the announcement of Faith's sudden arrival and the use of what Americans call a gestational carrier caught us all by surprise.
She's gorgeous.
Can I ask a personal question? Were you at the birth?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
How was that?
I mean, so deeply emotional, moving, and having given birth and then being on the place of seeing my child being born this way. The love I felt for our surrogate gestational carrier. When we released our statement, I know in Australia there was like, gestational carrier, what does that mean? And I think we were trying to be accurate. If it's your biological child, then you use gestational carrier, and if it isn't, then you use surrogate. I mean, who knows what it is, but she was the most wonderful woman to do this for us. And we were in a place of desperately wanting another child. And this opportunity arose for us, and I couldn't get pregnant, and we wanted another baby. I get emotional even talking about it because I'm so grateful to her.
It's a beautiful...
I cannot believe I'm now crying on 60 Minutes.
It's a beautiful thing.
Oh.
You should be proud of it.
Oh, so proud. And anyone that's been in the place of wanting another child or wanting a child knows the disappointment, the pain, and the loss that you go through trying and struggling with fertility is such a big thing, and it's not something that I've ever run away from talking about. I've had a very, very roller coaster ride with fertility. I just have, and it has never been easy for me. So to now be in this place where I have 2 gorgeous adopted children and 2 biological children, I can't believe that's what's happened in my life, you know.
Is the bond the same when you gave birth to Sunday as with Faith? Is it the same?
Yes. Yeah, I mean, it's the same when your children are adopted as well. I think the children are children. You'll die for your children. And when you feel that as a parent, I mean, that's the unconditional love. And people can talk about it, and until you feel it, you can't quite grasp it.
Nicole has always yearned to be a mum. As the young wife of Tom Cruise, she conceived but suffered an ectopic pregnancy. When she was 25, they adopted daughter Bella, and 2 years later, son Connor.
Really excited.
Have Bella and Connor met Faith yet?
Yeah.
Is it nice?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it's so different because they don't live with us, but I would love them to come and live with us at some stage. I mean, they're 18 and 16. It's a different thing. They're teenagers. They're in a whole different place.
Do you think you'll have another baby?
I mean, I never say never. I think if you ask Keith, would we have another baby, he'd be like, no. I think he's like, okay. But my sister's got 5 kids, so I come from he's like, you're not going to be your sister, are you? You suddenly keep having more and more babies. But I'm at an age now where it's very, very hard to have a child once you hit, 43. So, and we love what we have.
6 years after her divorce from Cruise, Nicole had all but given up on love. And I'm gonna love you. Then she met Keith Urban, the wild boy from Caboolture who conquered American country music. And within 18 months, they married. Even in the early days, as Keith battled drug and alcohol addiction, their bond never wavered.
We found each other in this huge world, and we're crazy about each other, and we now have this family that's, we've gotten to experience in our 40s, and he's got 2 little girls, so it's a big life for him now. And I'm just so glad to have met my mate, the person that kind of protects me and loves me.
He sounds like a good bloke, that Keith Urban.
He's a good bloke.
I read somewhere that you liked his hands. Was that just...
Oh, well, I mean, guitarists have the best hands. I'm sorry, Karl, but they just do. Yeah.
They're all right.
No, but actually carpenters have good hands too, and mechanics. I like mechanics' hands.
This is weird.
Yeah,
Never
well,
revealed
hands
that
say a
before.
lot about a man. Okay, next question.
Though home is now clearly where her heart is, Nicole still can't resist a challenging role, and her latest film, Rabbit Hole, offered one of her toughest.
He's God, after all. Why didn't he just make another angel?
Sunday Rose was just a year old when Nicole played a mother grieving for her child. Was it hard, though, to leave all that at work and come home to Sunday Rose? Is that a difficult thing to let go of all that emotion?
It was like, but I was in a place of, I mean, I would come back to her and just, lavish her with love because I was so grateful to have her.
Do you really think that I don't see him every second of every day?
Rabbit Hole is Nicole's first foray into film producing under her own company, so the accolades being heaped on the small-budget movie mean even more.
There are tons of yous out there, and there's tons of me's floating around.
Yeah. And this is just the sad version of us.
And you've got an Oscar nomination. That must feel fantastic.
For this film, it was probably the sweetest nomination I've ever gotten for anything.
Really?
Yeah. I was in Nashville when we found out, and I was jumping around the kitchen with Keith and with Sunday, and Faith was not jumping around.
It's the third time Nicole has been nominated for Best Actress, and she remains the only Australian woman to have won the top gong.
Nicole Kidman.
But despite Oscar glory, 3 Golden Globes, and a career spanning 41 films, Nicole maintains her talent is a bit of a mystery even to her. You're our most successful actress.
No, I'm not.
Yes, you are.
No, I'm so not.
I think you're very modest. You are a
I
great actress.
I think I'm realistic. Honestly,
You don't think that you're a great actress?
I don't think I'm a great actress, no. I think I have moments where I can tap into something that's deep, but I don't quite know how, and I don't see it as greatness at all. And I also don't even see it as mine, if that makes any sense.
Well, I think
I see it as, thank God.
I wouldn't want to be anyone else, anywhere.
We've got some vision of you. The first interview you did for 60 Minutes when you were 21.
No. Really?
It's very cool. It was like this.
I can't believe
hair.
Yeah. I now blow dry my hair, and I've actually had the Brazilian blowout. Have you heard of that, Karl?
Do I need to know that?
It's not. You mentioned Brazilian, and guys are like, what? No, it's the hair blowout thing. So I had that once, but my whole life has been trying to get rid of curly hair.
Really?
Yeah, any curly-haired girl will tell you that. And then now I'm like, oh, I wish the curls would come back, but they don't come back in the same ringlety way. So, anyway, hair's a whole other conversation.
No, I don't mind talking about hair. What would you say to the 21-year-old Nicole today?
I'd say enjoy it, you know, because really that's the only thing that we have is and choose love. Life's a funny thing, isn't it? I wasn't sure if I'd make it to 43, and I have. So who knows? Maybe I'll make it to 83, maybe I won't. My grandmother made it to 89. And the thing she whispered to me just before she passed away, this was my mum's mum, who I was very close to, she just whispered, be happy. Which is a beautiful thing,
isn't it,
to be given from your grandmother. Just be happy, Nikki.
My grandmother said to me before she passed away, your mother thinks you drink too much.
Was she right, Karl?
Maybe. But you're right.
Well, there's things that can help you with that.
Yeah. But for all her success and her natural beauty, Nicole has suffered criticism for looking too perfect. She admits she tried Botox, but not anymore. People are very, cruel in a way about the way that they, perceive you and look at you and really focus in on, your face.
I think I heard you once defended me on the morning show or something.
Yeah, well, I just don't think there's any... Who cares?
Well, I care about my face, but I don't want... I think, people are going to do and say things. They have my whole life.
Is it a constant worry to have to always look fantastic? Is it one of the
I don't feel
problems?
the need to. I mean, honestly, I have a husband that's pretty easygoing in relation to... I think... love in terms of the goal is I want you to love my soul. I want you to, because we're going to grow old together, and all of that's going to go. And if that's what's captured you or has you interested, then we're doomed. So I think a lot of that just melts away when you go into that much deeper place.
And Nicole is in a good place right now. A happy marriage, the mother of 4 children, and that Oscar nomination. Finally, she really does have it all.
I'm just a girl who's been put into a pretty extraordinary situations at time, and I'm kind of navigating my way through. And I fall over and make mistakes, pick myself back up and hope for the best. And try to conduct myself with as much, I suppose, authenticity and a moral code which I feel is right, and that's really all I have. So.
Coming up,
the luxury and the monotony keeps her calm, keeps her happier than she otherwise would be.
intensive care for the most vulnerable.
People are flocking here.
They're our guests, and that's how we treat them.
It's a success in Thailand.
What is it like here?
Fabulous.
So why can't it work in Australia?
The industry has been crying out for decades. Fix the problem.
And to give more help to people.
Hi, Molly. I love you.
Like my mum. Next.